First of all, thank you all very much for this opportunity. Distinguished guests, governments, ambassadors, and all beloved friends from ASEAN and India. We're from Indonesia, far away from India, but today we belong to India in Goa. Give applause. Indonesia has 17,000 islands, more than 280 million people, where 65% is young generation. What does it mean? It means a lot. It means the future of Indonesia. And that's why Indonesia Youth Preparedness for the Future work is about young generation, our theme and our context today. However, based on our view and perspective to achieve our mutual goals for Indonesia 2045 as golden era of Indonesia, we face some challenges that needs to be addressed. First, accessibility. Accessibility is for education and research that will be discussed by our team. And the second one is capacity. How to upgrade our capacity so the future leader is able to answer the future threat and regional problems. And the third one, the policy for digital transformation. It is about security, whether energy security, food security, human resource security, how they adapt with change and global challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, the three answers about education, innovation, and security will be discussed in depth by our team. And of course, I'd like to present and also acknowledge one of them to discuss about the answer. But before of that, allow me to highlight one of the very important statement given by our founding fathers. United we stand, divided we fall. Today, we are together here for the better future of ASEAN and India.
And here we are today, here we stand, united for, basically today we would like to give you a pitch of three aspects that we can give further attention towards achieving our preparedness for future of work, not only for Indonesian youth, but also for ASEAN youth and Indian youth as well. The first, for education, we are focusing on accessibility. Indonesia already has a lot of initiative from the government sponsored with the National Scholarships, LPDP, the 12 years free education program, and some of them even from local governments. Here we have a former regent himself, Mr. Kafa. He dedicated his local budget as a part of the local autonomy government to ensure that they do need-based scholarships based on the needs of their own regions to ensure that the youth participation, their education, the accessibility to their education is in line with the local development planning. We want to address the unequal distribution. Yes, we do have quality education and very fierce advocate for education. One of them is also here, our member here, who is democratizing the info of education, Anissa Sophia from Indonesia. But then again, we need to leverage digital platform to do it. And young people nowadays, we see them as the digital natives. We were raised among the very rapid digital transformation. We know the drill for digital transformation. That's why we are aiming to leverage digital platforms to enable flexible, accessible education for all and ensure that we can make sure accessibility for everyone to tackle the inequality of our education. And as for the second part is innovation. I would like to give this to our very own Frey.
Hi everyone.
Oh, sorry.
Hi everyone, this is me Frey. young leaders in Indonesia, we have a lot of interest and we acknowledge that we are different background, we have a different background, but we have one for sure, or maybe the one objective to make a better Indonesia vision and mission. And this, the innovation, it's really important for us. We acknowledge there are two main problems as a young leaders. The first one, we would like to contribute more and more to Indonesia, but we don't know how to start and also how to maintain the sustainability of our impact, of our community, or maybe of our innovation in the long run. And then we are, from the young generation and also from the young leaders, we create an incubation program. The name is Digital Future Leaders, to help them, or maybe it's like an incubation leadership program to help the young generation in Indonesia to make sure and divine and also connect, reflect, and create their own social impact in which part or maybe in which aspect, and then to make sure with them they can measure their social impact in the future. And also we help them to have a grant or maybe the funding and make sure they have a lot of potential and have a lot of connection to make sure the social impact is already good and also acknowledged by the government. And then this is aligned with our future mission with Indonesian government, because Indonesian government have a national program for all of the university students in Indonesia to support and also to give a funding or maybe the grant innovation, just to make sure that we are, as a young leaders, we can empower leaders to empowering others, and we can connect and create our own social impact to make sure our voice can be heard by the government. And that's why in Indonesia, we also need a lot of support and a lot of connection with all of you. We also open and really want to connect with you to have a lot of connection and also the reflection for our innovation in the future together with ASEAN and also India.
And thank you, Frey. Of course, innovation is very important as well. Talking about data, actually, 38% of the startups in Indonesia actually fail to upscale and to mature business-wise because of the lack of market demands. So basically with innovation, I think what we are trying to say, Frey is trying to say, is we want to bridge the gap. We want to bridge the gap that we need to address in order to make our innovations better. So youth and government. Last but not least, I would like to bring you a closer look to the security part. With the security, we have focused on policy. Because yes, everybody is into AI, everybody is into digital transformation. But we need also to make sure the policies that we have in the countries that we are in ASEAN or India, is relevant and up to date to the digital transformation. That's why we focus on policy. Not only about playing the game, but writing the rules of the game. Because as I mentioned to you before, innovation is important, but in terms of security, there's a lot of aspects actually to talk about. Here we bring about AI-related policies. For example, of course, personal data protection is important, right? What kind of AI data model that you are training with? Is it according to the privacy law or not? Is it relevant? Can we catch up with the market competition and also innovation? We are proud to say today that Indonesia is one of the leading countries in the region to have our AI-related policies. This is because recently we have also released from our government, the Digital Communication Ministry, we have released the white book on our AI policies. And this was consulted by people from all sectors. And this is actually the spirit that to go. AI or digital transformation is inevitable, but how can we navigate around it? But of course, with the right policy and the right incentive. And of course, research-based policy, based on AI, data governance, gig economy, etc. For example, my nonprofit foundation, Emancipate Indonesia, we have been working together to bridge the communication between the government, the private sector, and also the civil society. We work with grassroots gig economy workers, the gig workers, but also we connect them with the ministries, what are their aspirations, and the result was we did one campaign, it's called Lindungi Kurir, or Protect the Careers. We have a huge demand in e-commerce, digital economy, but then again, the safeguarding the safetiness of the couriers who deliver our online orders, right? So we would like, we actually managed to make that change. We make a viral petition in order to show public support on sustainability of our e-commerce. Now, as a result, in Indonesia, if you send your things via packages in your ride-hailing app that can also send delivery couriers, now we have safety measures for that. That is just one of many things that young people have been involved in trying to support the government have more relevant policy for our digital transformation. Security is also not only about digital security, cyber security, which is true, and there is also the conventional security, but we would like also to, I was reminded by our colleague Pakafa here about the energy security. If we have more digitalization, for example, we need more energy, right? And what kind of energy do we have? Indonesia has the target by, in a few years, to have 23% of our national energy based on renewable energy. So far, we achieved 13%. It is still a progress, but that is why exactly ASEAN and Indian youth needs more partnerships. We need help from all sectors to make sure we can achieve that target of making our energy clean and renewable. And security also is about human security. For example, when you want to build AI data centers for your digital manufacturing production, for your digital product, etc., electronics, sometimes you go and contact with the indigenous community, with the local community. We need to put forward discussion. We need to make sure something that is called just transition. In Indonesia, just like ASEAN, we are all about dialogues. And we need to make sure, like Sustainable Development Goal said, nobody gets left behind. And I think that's it. That was from us, but before we end, I think Pakafa here would like something to say about our key message.
Well, in brief and conclusion, collaborative effort between the government and young generation is very important. And this is something that it's not about something that we're talking about. We've done so far. When I was Bupati, Bupati means region, the same like mayor, but the authority is wider. I lead more than 5 cities. I stipulate one policy, using renewable energy as a transformation to respond climate change. At the time, it's really hard, but actually I want to say it's a part of security, our energy transition, how we achieve energy security, not only from the fossil fuels, but also from the renewable energy. Fossil fuels is, of course, a foundation in Indonesia because we are rich of natural resources. It is hard for us if we have to reduce, but we have to, because this is one of the global challenges. As I said, united we stand, divided we fall. We have to be united with the global efforts to combat climate change. And also, as the British speaker, John, said one day, history is more than the path left by the past. It influences the present and can shape the future. We meet today to talk about the future, not only the future of us, but also the future of our country, about India, ASEAN, and of course us, Indonesia. Before that, I'd like to let my team to say something that may give us spirit to strengthen our relationship and our cooperation. Coordination, cooperation, and collaboration is the key for our success.
Can we have the next slide, please?
Yeah. As I said, I'm currently working as special advisor for international relations to the coordinating minister for law, human rights, immigration, and correctional affairs of Indonesia. Previously, I was Bupati. I was Bupati in Muara Enim district, the province of South Sumatra, or people always said the district is the richest of coal industry because a lot of coal there, including in my service house. There is coal when you step out from the house. And also, I was paralegal lawyer in London since 2013 when I did my master degree in University of Birmingham in 2013 to 2014, and continuing my second master degree in 2016 to 2017 before I conclude my PhD in law in the UK as well. So, I think, Margarita?
I think we have our friend here.
I'm sorry. I'm the
We might as well use the podium once.
Hello everybody.
Test the podium.
That's the podium.
My name is Ahmad Faisal Nasrullah Kuncoro. You can call me Faisal. I face press security. I face Secretary General on Central Executive Islamic Association University Students in Indonesia, PBHMI. And I face President on YC Youth Indonesia for International Dialogue, Geopolitics, Resilience, and Security. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Frey Difomisha Sihabudin, but you can call me Frey. I'm also a content creator and the alumni of the ASEAN Influencer Program 2023 and work as a business strategy in one of the company coming from Indonesia. And also I do really want to see you and have a connection with you to talk about youth, development, and especially technology in Indonesia. Please welcome, this is me Frey.
So, hello everyone. My name is Ahlam Naval Mahendra. You can call me Ahlam, and I'm science communicator from Indonesia. If you want to contact with me, please scan my QR code. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Anissa Sophia, but you can call me Anissa. I am an educational content creator and also part of ASEAN Life Creators Program by ASEAN Foundation and TikTok. And I also work as a protocol, media, and public relations officer at Regional Representative Council of the Republic of Indonesia. And I love to discuss about education, politics, gender equality, and youth engagement. So if you want to connect with me and we can discuss more about that, feel free to scan the QR code. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I hope you're not tired with me. My name is Margianta Surahman Juhanda Dinata. Yes, that is the name of one person, but you can only call me Gian, which I think in Hindi means knowledge. Gian. And I'm from Indonesia, founder and advisor of Emancipate Indonesia, a non-profit working on modern slavery, but I'm also a consultant for UNICEF and other UN bodies and global philanthropy, working and supporting mental health for young people in low-middle income countries. If you want to connect with me in project development or policy making for meaningful youth participation, you can scan the QR code. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Raka Katresna. You can call me Raka, and I'm autistic. I am the regional executive body of the ASEAN Youth Forum, and I also support and also organize many communities, including in Timur Indonesia as board member, and also one of the Southeast Asia young leaders in preventing and countering violent extremisms. You can talk to me basically anything, but my main interests are in the religions, ecology, disability, and also youth peace and security. Thank you.
Okay, and please give
Yeah,
round of applause for
bravo,
Indonesia!
It's really nice to see you today, everyone.
Yes, but before we end our
We
presentation,
have something special for you.
yes, we have to share pantun
Our culture from Indonesia.
between poetry and prose. So if I say one line, you have
can
to answer.
say with cakep. Cakep means handsome or beautiful. Can we try first?
Okay. Good morning, friends from far and near.
Cakep. Okay?
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, we'll ya.
Okay. Good morning, friends from far and near.
Cakep. Indonesia greets with joy today.
Cakep. With India's youth now draw near.
At this summit, let's rock the way together. Yay!
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, everyone. It's nice to see you.
Thank you very much. See you soon in Indonesia.
Thank you, Indonesia. Now we go to the next one.